Hey everybody, welcome back to Heathen Intentions. Wow, that one jumped out quick. We're going to get a couple oracle cards out here and then go from there and see what messages Spirit wants somebody to hear today. We have apology. Somebody wants forgiveness. Someone wants to keep flipping out. Fear. Integration. And higher self-activation. What about this apology that someone wants to do? Right away, I'm feeling like somebody wants to apologize. Somebody wants some kind of forgiveness, but you're not open to it. You're afraid to let that happen again. I feel like this is somebody that you have dealt with before, or a situation maybe even that you've dealt with before and you've grown from. That you'll find it limiting. You're trying to integrate the new lessons that you've learned as far as this union and others that you've been through. And you're being guided by your intuition right now. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to accept everybody's apology. You don't have to offer them forgiveness for their sake. Yeah, Three of Swords. We got the Three of Swords immediately with the forgiveness. This is somebody, or it's a situation that you've been in before. You know exactly where this ends. You know exactly how this goes. Two of Swords. Making the decision to cut somebody out of your life. Making the decision to not be blinded by their bullshit. What else with fears and limitations? The Fool. Time to start something new. Time to break through those limitations. Time to dedicate that lesson to your higher self and be certain that you've already learned it. You don't need to repeat it. What about this integration card? Yep, that's what I thought. The Hanged Man. You can see things clearly now. Things look very, very different to you now. These fears and limitations that you were trapped in once before, they, first of all, don't scare you anymore. You've busted through all of those. You've taken the time to heal. You've taken the time, at the very least, to look at the situation. And now you can see it differently. Now you can see where things that you masked and covered before, now you can see that for what it truly was. You can see the illusion that you built around it. Five of Swords. This is mind games, manipulation, somebody that didn't believe in you. This is a conflict of thought. The Nine of Pentacles wanted to pop out here as well. This is about your independent growth. Whoa. Okay. We have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So this is somebody who was very childish. They're a page, you're a queen. This is someone who was very childish. They created an illusion and put you down because of it. They tried to keep you pinned down to what they wanted you to be and not letting you rise into what you should be. We have the Nine of Swords here. This again is with the limitations and the fears. The Nine of Swords is all those words being stuck in your head, everything cycling around and around and around, you know. Not being able to get the devil is at the bottom of the deck. The devil is at the bottom of the deck. Not being able to get those thoughts out of your head. Replaying the situation over and over and over and over until you really just can't take it anymore. That's what you've busted out of. That's what you're starting to come out of. You're seeing things so much more clearly now. All these layers of illusion have been coming, you know, just stripping away. But they've had you trapped in this Nine of Swords energy for quite some time. We have the Eight of Wands. You're coming out of this very quickly. You're coming out of this running. You see it exactly for what it was now. What else about the integration? It's coming in fast, seeing things differently, opening yourself up to the new, healing from what was. The King of Pentacles. Mastering your own stability, mastering your own world. Secure in who you are right now. Certain about where you want your life to go. What about this higher self activations? The King of Pentacles spheres can also speak of manifestations coming to light. I feel that somebody wanted a new life here. They wanted out of this trapped situation, and they came out running, and they're running right to the way they want their life to be. Might not be what they want their life to be forever, but certainly for now. Ace of Cups. Coming at you, a new opportunity for love. It can just be something you love. It doesn't have to be someone you love. It can be your own self. It can be your spiritual growth. It can be your new perspective that you love. It can be self-healing, loving yourself. But yeah, you hit the ground running towards this new thing, this new stable life that you wanted. You're running towards this manifestation, and the universe is sending you so much love for it. They're filling up your cup. Offering you a fresh new cup. We have the Two of Pentacles here. Speaking about that balance, that letting things go and running into the new. balancing things out, looking for some kind of stable balance, waiting for things to come in and manifest. We got the Four of Wands, which speaks of stability. It's a long climb. It's a long climb up to that light, but you're willing to make it. Six of Swords, again, talking about letting go of the past and moving forward. All the words, all the stuff, all the things that they said, did, planted in your mind, all the games that they played, all that's that way. It's all pointing. Look, you got 3 pointing that way, you got 3 moving forward. You know, which slides you right into neutral, which is where you want to be. You want to be taking a second to look at yourself, figuring out what your next move is, but definitely moving forward, not back. And you got the Three of Cups. This is good friends. This is support. This is people who have been rooting for you all along. They may be people who stopped talking to you because of the situation that you were in, because they knew there was nothing they could do to help you, but they're here still. They didn't leave. They didn't leave. This is good friends. This is support. This is people you can turn to. Eight of Cups, another card that speaks about walking away from something that you once loved, something that you once wanted so very much. This wasn't an easy thing, or isn't going to be an easy thing to walk away from, but this guy is running. He's running away from it. Just like this guy is running away. Quickly. The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups. It's a lot of fast-moving energy, knowing what you have to do and being fearless in the way you move through it. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something or someone that you once loved. It doesn't always have to be a person. It can be a situation. It can be something that you wanted. We have the Tower card here. Yep, and it all fell down. The Moon card wanted to fly out here. This speaks of something being illusions. It speaks about being kept in the dark. It speaks about breaking into your light, growing into the fullness of your light. Your intention, your intuition, your growth, your phases, the ebb and flow. You know, sometimes you're okay with it, sometimes you're not. Walking away from things that we loved is never an easy thing to do. It opens up a lot of space that we're not real sure how to fill that space. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is your new life coming at you. It might seem like it's coming at you slow, but it's very determined, very stable. It's definitely coming. You need to believe it. You need to trust it. You need to know that you've made good choices. Or this time, you at least made good choices. And the Death card, about letting things go. Letting things end, letting everything fall apart, letting this tower crumble. It wasn't built on anything solid, I'm hearing. and the star coming in right after the death card. Let this tower fall. Let it go. Let these energies die and wither away. Let them remove themselves. You know, don't just walk away, but run. Spirit has you. This is your wish fulfillment coming in. All this was doing was blocking it, keeping you stuck in old mindsets, old patterns, old situations that were never going to change. You know, kept your mind clouded. But wish fulfillment's coming in. Following your intuition, knowing who you are, knowing the way you want to move through this. Even if you're scared, do it anyway. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's not like you haven't been in a situation like this before. It's not like there's no way out. It's just scary to make those kind of big moves. But the star is what's coming in for you. Oh no, somebody's feeling like they're trapped. Somebody's feeling like they can't move one way or another. Somebody's letting everyone else's thoughts, opinions, words, all that crap that people throw at us because they're too afraid of who they are. Somebody's letting that get to them. They're feeling like they can't move, they can't get up. They can't do anything because this is all just hovering above them, around them, in their head. The Three of Wands is here. It's about to make some shit happen. It's time for things to take shape, for you to start moving forward, for you to start acting from your passion, your desire, your belief system, what you believe you deserve. It's time for you to break out of the old thought patterns that they have taken so much time to plant in your head. It's time for you to take your power back. Yep, I'm going to leave it right there.